Hey, it's Travel Dad Steve here. Still going through our part of Travel Dad Revenue Manager Steve. And today we're going to be talking about one of the best kept secrets in the hotel industry, and also one that gives consumers the most questions. It's called opaque rates. And today we'll talk a little bit about what an opaque rate is and how revenue managers and hotels use those to drive occupancy. Opaque rates are generally used by Hotwire and Priceline, and they are leveraged for those hot deals where you don't know what hotel you're booking. You just know you're generally booking in the area. And after you book it, the hotel is revealed and you move forward with your trip, usually with a pretty good deal. Well, what you just booked was what's called an opaque room in the revenue management industry. What is an opaque room? Well, it's a specially priced room that revenue managers partner with third-party providers like Priceline and Hotwire that allows them to sell room rates lower than the published site like Marriott.com or Hilton.com. These published sites on Marriott.com and Hilton.com have strict rules for their rooms. A consumer cannot find a lower price for these rooms, or else they'll get a 25% discount and 5,000 Marriott Bonvoy points. That's the Marriott example. But what an opaque room does, it allows the hotel to circumvent that clause because we're not actually selling a published rate. We're selling a mystery room at a specific rate, and then once it's bought, you know what hotel it is. In a nutshell, that's what an opaque room is in the revenue management world. And it's what allows us to bring you deeper discounts to help fill our hotel occupancy. So you might ask, how does this happen? How do opaque rooms get loaded in to Priceline and Hotwire? Well, as a revenue manager, I'll share the secret. Let's take a Wednesday night with low occupancy, but I'd like to grow that occupancy. I'll take some rooms and allocate them as opaque rooms. And it's pretty straightforward, but probably not as clear-cut as you might think, because this is why the room rates increase. I'll take 5 of those rooms and put them in at $99. The next 5 at $109. The next 5, $129. And the final 5 at $149. This is what's causing the rate to change. Going up until they're all gone. And at that point, you'll have to book at the regular rate. And chances are it's a little bit closer to arrival date, and hopefully demand has gone up a little bit more. By using this type of strategy, the hotel is able to keep the rate integrity in place through Hilton, Marriott, IHG, but also slowly and behind the scenes grow a little inventory using Expedia, Priceline, and Hotwire. So if you're seeing a great price on the room and it's a hot deal and you've figured out what room it is, take it, because that deal will expire as soon as that rate tier's amount of rooms is up. If you've enjoyed this revenue management insight on Travel Dad's Playbook, please like and subscribe so I can continue to bring content like this, as well as walkthrough videos and specific travel questions answered. Now, tune in for my next video where I take the revenue manager jacket off and go back to Travel Dad Steve, just looking for the best rate and the quickest way to find it. You'll see that on our next video on how to leverage Expedia to find a hotel rate in less than 3 minutes. We'll see you then. Have a great day.